guys, welcome to another episode of At G-Site. Okay, and today we're gonna cover Looper, the new Bruce Willis and Joseph Gordon-Levitt movie. It's a science fiction action flick, which just veers into like unknown territory, I'd say.
Yeah.
Plot-wise.
Well, it's set mostly in 2044, so it's a few years into the future. By this point in time, time travel has been discovered.
Oh no, not even yet.
No, it's
2044.
30 years before.
2044. It's been discovered.
Okay.
But
Yeah, see, mixed up.
yeah, it's been discovered, but not such a big deal yet. But apparently, it's gotten to the point that like 30, 40 years after, like 2070 something,
Yeah.
gangs are already controlling time.
Yeah.
And how do you explain that part, man? It's
Which
like
one?
the whole part about these loopers with the control with their blunderbusses.
The way I see it is like parang basically the mob, if they got contract to hit on someone, the old school style is okay, you bury the body.
Yeah.
But here, what happens is
They send the
Very
body
back
to the
in
you
past.
send it back in time.
Yeah.
Because apparently in the future, it's hard to get rid of someone
Yeah.
without getting caught. So the only way
Yeah.
is to
In the
kill them in
Pinoy,
the past.
in the Pinoy context, salvaging.
So,
Yeah. So they salvage them by sending them to 2044.
Right.
And so Joseph Gordon-Levitt is one of these loopers. The complication arises when when someone who gets sent back that he's supposed to end is his future self.
Yeah,
Because
but I mean that's part of
Yes.
And in this case, it's part of the contract. If you're
Yeah.
a looper, eventually it's got to the point that you're gonna have to kill yourself.
Yeah, close the loop. Yeah.
But in this case, Bruce Willis gets away.
Yeah, so that's when the complications really arise.
Really arise. Oh man.
So the three of us just watched it, and I don't think any of us expected it to turn out that way.
Yeah.
That's not what I bought into. It's not a bad thing. It's not what I bought into.
Yeah. I mean, for me, I like the twist.
Yeah.
I like, wow, I didn't see that coming. And because there's a certain, a movie you hear about, like, guy meets his older future self. I don't know. It's like, you figure there's gonna be certain, there's a certain formula to it.
Yeah.
Right? Okay, the guy chases him, they meet, they fight, then they team up. I figure.
Yeah.
But this does not fit any formula that I see. I just didn't see it. And for me, I was pleasantly surprised.
I disagree.
Okay. What you got?
No, I thought, in terms of the storytelling, like I was telling JV in the movie theater, like I kind of see where this is going. Because there's always that movie trope where you can't escape your own time paradox.
Yeah, you can't escape your destiny.
Yeah, you can't escape your destiny. But plus, I don't like the other things that fell into the movie. Where like what you said, I wasn't expecting it.
Yeah.
I was expecting the movie the way it was marketed is, there's that thing about contract killers and they're in the system, and I just wanted to see how are these two gonna get themselves out of the system.
Yeah.
So that was the movie I bought into.
Right.
And I really could do without the others. I thought they added it. I don't know. It feels like it was an afterthought to the movie. Like it was a mishmash of different things that I'm not sure that really goes together.
Okay. We're gonna I figure at the 5-minute mark, let's go to spoiler territory. But at this point, I'm gonna just talk about in general. For me, I liked it. The action, I enjoyed the action. It did get slow.
Oh God. It's so many parts.
It did get slow.
So many parts. I had to.
Yeah, you were moving around. You were shifting around.
I was sorry, guys. I was kind of nodding off a bit there. There were parts that got slow, but when it got good,
When it picked up.
It
picked up.
Yeah, it kind of brings you back in.
Exactly.
It's just there were a bit too many of those.
Right.
I think there were a lot of subplots that could have been written off completely that didn't go anywhere at the end of the movie.
I wouldn't say that. I would just say more.
That didn't go anywhere.
Well, it did. In a way, it did. But the point is that the way it was executed for me was kind of like a bit on the slow side there. That for me was the problem. But the thing is that the premise was so good I just kept on like waiting for it to like pick up, and it did pay off. And for me, it did pay off in spades. Acting wise, I thought Joseph Gordon-Levitt was like once you get past all the makeup, the prosthetics, you get used to it, and then his performance comes out.
Because it really was an impression of Bruce Willis, basically.
Yeah. I think
And
he
you
did a
know,
good job.
putting on the makeup helped him get more into
Get the character.
the Willis character.
Yeah.
Putting on the blue eyes,
Right,
all of that.
Right.
So I think he did a pretty good impression of Bruce.
Yeah. He's got he had the scowl down to pat, I figure, and a bit of the smirk.
Yeah, So there.
Would that have been easier than Bruce Willis doing it?
Joseph
Gordon-Levitt.
Definitely.
I think so.
Definitely, yeah.
But in fairness, Bruce Willis, was Bruce Willis here, and I thought he was pretty good. And he did do his Die Hard move,
Yeah,
which I love.
He did.
Yeah, he went all out Die Hard.
Yeah, big guns and stuff.
Yeah. That was fun there. So yeah, entertaining movie for me. Great sci-fi movie. It was like a Twilight Zone action movie.
Yeah, I think despite my criticisms, I think it was generally entertaining.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think at the end of the day, it's still quite entertaining.
Yeah.
Because you can't help but think of it as the Twilight Zone because of